talk about going from owners to GMs.
Oh boy.
Now this is kind of crazy, but the Pittsburgh GM came out and said, you know, we support Ben Roethlisberger, you know, and he said he's playing with 52 other kids.
Bad choice of words.
Very bad, I think. But he hasn't taken them back. I don't think neither of them care.
No, he had to come back and explain his words.
Yeah, no, he did.
He had a lot of
say something
backlash.
about
Yeah,
it,
no,
but-
what?
He did, but I mean, at this point, it's already, it's no,
Oh, it's out there.
I mean, you can't, my thoughts are like, you can't really take that back.
No.
Because the word
Yeah.
kid is demeaning.
That's like calling somebody son, boy,
Yeah.
all those
It's-
types of
very
words. You
demeaning.
don't talk to no grown man like
No.
that. Point
And-
blank,
you know,
period.
and-
I don't care. He used his reasoning. Oh, because Ben is the only one amongst you all that has a ring. So because until you get a ring, that you're an adult, and then if you don't, you're a kid. Choose your words better because that's all about how you look at people. You get what I'm saying? That shows your mentality and how you actually look at these players. And I don't think there's respect there like there should be. Like, get out of here with that. It really just
Pittsburgh's going down in
unfolds a
flames.
lot of issues that just as far as just leadership, how they treat each other in the locker room, and just that their culture. They might need to revamp a couple of things. Like, that's just not. I don't care how much you pay somebody. Like, people have. There's a level of respect that people expect back because this is a profession. All that son, when they try to act like, oh, I'm your dad, or you know what I'm saying, like I gotta teach you, I gotta be your dad. No, a lot of these men have fathers. A lot of these men, they know what the hell they're doing. Just don't talk to them like that. Talk to them like professionals and give them the respect that they're due. That's it. That's it. And you wouldn't have no fucking problems.
It kind of reminds me, not same thing, but it kind of
The
reminds me
Texans.
of the Texans
Yep.
owner.
I know that's what you're about
When
to
he
say.
came out and said about the inmates.
like And you see
wanted
what's
the
his face?
asylum or whatever it
Inmates
is.
He
are
didn't
running
come to
them up.
he didn't come to practice for a little. He said, "Oh, I'm not coming to
Said the
practice."
inmates are running them up.
Yeah.
So
Hopkins, he
it's-
said, "I'm not coming to practice."
It kind of reminds me of that, but
don't like it.
I mean, it's
It's degrading a little.
it is it's pretty degrading to grown men that are playing on a football team that are just trying to win games, and a lot of these people, probably like 50 of them, I guess, didn't even come out and say anything. So the only one that said something is somebody who's not even going to be there, maybe not be there next year. That's
Right.
Antonio Brown.
Yep.
So
It's,
it's just a bad look all the way around. Antonio Brown is not like helping himself. The owner of the Steelers is not doing anything. Roethlisberger, he didn't come out and say anything about this about the comments. So
because he agrees with it. He don't care.
It's going
It just
down in
it
flames.
further
if
solidifies.
it's basically if you're a quarterback, you pretty much have
Godlike
more,
power.
Right, pretty much. I mean,
And
it's pretty
everybody
much
else-
owner, coach, and then quarterback, and then
And then everybody else
is
fall
like
in
way
line,
down here.
and you can't say shit. You just
So-
need to take it. Well, what he says is law. Like,
So
what are
now
y'all
You could be
doing?
the best player on the team, better than the quarterback for the most part.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
More or less.
Mhm.
And I mean, you'll still have like that same type of
Yep.
hierarchy
Yeah.
where you're kind of in the mid tier group, like right above Water Boys or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
Which is yeah, it's kind of crazy, and
The culture needs to change.
it does, and I don't think they're gonna win with Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
I don't
just
think
him.
I don't think they're gonna, when
Not
Le'Veon
just
left,
him.
now Antonio came out. Remember years ago, Emmanuel Sanders came out when he went to Denver to play with Peyton. He said Peyton is more of a leader
I can see
than
that.
Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
now I'm getting it because Ben has his own radio show and he's calling players out. Call them out, but call them out in closed doors
Yeah,
and house.
you
Keep it
can't
in
call
house.
you can't call them on the radio.
on.
Like, how does that? You think that's so
That's-
messy?
that's
So they don't want to. But isn't that crazy? How he can do that, and that's not considered messy or disruptive. But when AB's on Twitter doing what he wants to do, now everybody. I mean, I'm hearing people talk. Oh my God, why does he have to do it? I don't understand. Like,
I think
he's
it's
doing it.
the mustache. I
I
can't.
Oh, the
hate-
mustache is weird.
I can't look at him.
Talked about it the
It's-
other day. It's
I-
really
can you-
weird.
It's all
It's
audio with me.
terrible.
I
with
said
his
he looks
mouth.
crazy.
Oh.
Rose like, what is this? I kept your boy.
Um,
I said he looks kind of crazy. He looks crazy.
I can't take him
Wow.
seriously. With
I
that
can't.
I can't look at him. I
Look,
can't.
conquistador? What are you doing?
I can't take it. He looks like a walrus. You see that picture?
Yeah, yeah.
The walrus. That's,
Yeah.
that's exactly what he
Yeah.
is.
Dude,
He
just
hit it right on the head.
And I feel like
That's
there's just
terrible,
he has a lot of
That's-
time on his hands.
He
He
does.
got a lot of money. thing and you're just trying to do different stuff, that's you look crazy.
This could mess him up with like trade partners though. Like not the mustache, but I mean like his antics.
His
in
antics
general. Like
are
people want to trade for him to come. He's 30 years old, so he's like a little bit past the peak.
Blonde mustache.
Right. And and the hair doesn't help either.
Don.
But I'm just saying, like he's a really good player. He's probably his first
I don't know what
best wide receiver in the league, maybe second best. He's in the top 2.
Yeah,
And he's just, I think he's number 1, but I mean he's only quarterback he's ever had is Ben Roethlisberger.
Great.
So I want to see how he does. Like if he comes to the Redskins, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna put up. He had more catches by himself than the whole Redskins wide receivers
Jesus,
had
like
combined.
the whole.
It was. I mean,
I don't think he's gonna.
I'm saying like I know the Redskins are
He's gonna go to
interested in him.
Oakland.
That's where I would like him to go because I mean other teams that I've heard that are interested in him. Well,
Just
Green
see
Bay is
Packers.
another one. So Green Bay will be first and Oakland will be second. But like Redskins or the
Packers would be
Titans.
smart to get him.
I mean the Redskins don't
I
have
heard
a
they
quarterback.
said they won't do the Patriots, but you never know.
Y'all need to
That's
worry
I
about,
would
y'all
not
need to worry about
anticipate
getting
this
a
either.
quarterback before y'all try to acquire that type of
I
talent.
don't
Why would
want-
I don't even know
come?
what kind of trade assets
Why would
some of
I
these
come?
teams have. Like who
Yeah.
do
I don't
the
know.
Redskins
I don't know
have?
what the
Who do
Redskins are
Nothing.
talking about.
Y'all have nothing.
Sometimes you just have to just
Y'all are so.
scroll past the article and it talks about the Redskins.
Y'all have so much rebuild and shit to
We'll
do.
talk
It's
about that later.
crazy.
Starts with the quarterback.
Yeah, you don't have a quarterback. You don't.
But y'all trying to get the best.
I don't understand why they're doing it.
I
Y'all
don't
are
get that
funny,
either.
man.
I
They're
don't
about to
understand
lose
it.
Jamison Crowder, and he's
Yep.
not that good anyway.
Nope. Let him walk.
66 catches, I believe, or
Let him
something
walk.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Get
You
out.
gonna
Go.
go and
Yeah,
Yes,
he's going to go to New England and like catch 75 passes,
Yep.
10 touchdowns,
Yep.
and 950 yards or
It's gonna
something.
be wild.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess it's all about the quarterback. man.
Organization.
Yep. It is. It is.
Mm.
I don't think that good.
But
Take a sip of that.
I'm gonna start with you, Craig. All right. Now this is since we're talking about Pittsburgh, right? Now this is a very interesting topic, and I think it should be addressed more. The Rooney Rule, man. Teams are now basically disrespecting it. Like, it used to be like, we'll interview, knowing we want this guy, but now it's to the point where I don't even think they're interviewing minority candidates. I don't think they're interviewing. I know some teams that didn't even interview, and nothing has happened, and that has to change.
I don't mind it not like either you're gonna do it like enforce it or you're not. Like if you have,
you don't force it.
I'm saying, but if you're a team, you already know that you want this coach to be your coach next season. Why are you being forced to interview people that you don't even want? Like, what's the interview? Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Man.
So we're gonna keep this short and sweet. We don't want you, or whatever it is, and then the interview's over. I know that it's part of the rule, but I mean, like, if you already have a coach in mind, I don't see the reason to go about all the way around to interview like 4 or 5. Well, I guess you gotta have at least interview one. Interview at least one black person or a black coach who either doesn't want to be there or the team doesn't want him. Like I don't see the point in doing that because you're wasting time. You're wasting his time, and he could be out interviewing somewhere else, and you're just wasting valuable time in general because you already know you want this guy to be your coach. But at the same time, if you're going to enforce it, I think there should be, if you're going to enforce it and you don't abide by it, like then there should be like a $250,000 fine the first time or something like that. So that way people are going to actually deal with this. And then the second time around you get caught with it or something like that, it's $500,000. And the third time it's like you lose a draft pick. If you start losing draft picks,
Yeah.
that's going to really hit.
That's
I think
what I agree with.
a lot, or maybe like you
Enforce
lose some type of privileges where you can sign. I don't know what they can only enforce that with the CBA, but like if you're going to enforce it, then I think you have to start finding teams that don't abide by it. But at the same time, it's kind of like a two-edged sword, man. Because you got that end, and then my other end, like I said, if you already have a coach in mind, you know you want John Gruden to be your coach. There's no really reason to go out and interview 4 other coaches.